Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the music. Oh my god, let me start over again. Well, now I did it. Anyways,
Morgan Alyse.
Morgan Alyse.
Morgan Alyse.
Morgan Alyse. Okay. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in for another episode of the Musical Chairs of Massachusetts. I am your host, Chris Guerra, and my wonderful, always talented co-host, Nikki Cross.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Yeah.
Come to Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Come to Candy Mountain, Chuck.
Oh god, they took my kidneys. Yeah. For you younger kids, you can look up Candy Mountain.
Oh, what a time to be alive.
Yeah, exactly. Again, thank you for tuning in to our wonderful show. This is what episode? I think this is our 10th episode now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's our 10th episode.
It's all become a blur to me.
It's all a blur. And what's great about that is that we're halfway through our first season already. Can you believe that?
Whoa.
Yeah.
We're halfway there.
Whoa, living on a prayer.
An apple and a pear.
Pandas wear underwear? Is that what you said? I was trying to process what the lyric was.
An apple and a pear.
Was it a pineapple and an apple? Pineapple apple pen? Sorry, I'm diving into another song. It's good times. So, anyways, boy, do we have a show for you, and I'm telling you, you guys are in for a treat with our next guest. Very, very talented guest. But before we get into that, if you haven't noticed, I'm and Nikki are wearing new clothes. Yeah, new clothes. And so we're.
I can zoom in.
Oh, that's right. You can. That makes it a lot easier. I'm zooming on you. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the logo. And then I'm gonna pull the hat off. Keep it there.
Keep her there.
And then look at this. The musical chairs of Massachusetts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's fancy. It's fancy. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
Got my new golf hat.
Oh, I love it. I'm telling you, it looks good on you.
Oh, why, thank you.
It looks good on you. Mine's zooming in back on me though. I'm a little bit far out.
Far out, man.
I feel so far away. So far away. Oh my God. Let's not get too close. Oh, there we go. Right there. It's like you can even, you know what's funny is that you can see the lights on the walls reflecting in my glasses, and I almost look like an anime character, like.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, so we have the new merch, and I think by the time we get to this 10th episode being released, do you think we'll have our own merch?
Maybe.
Yeah, that'd be sweet, huh?
Yeah.
You guys can pick up some musical chairs of Massachusetts merch. Yeah, that'd be great, and then support our cocaine habit, right? Yeah, no, maybe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't do cocaine. Maybe.
I'd be a lot skinnier if I did.
I know we both would be. Maybe we should start.
Right.
Yeah.
Who needs food?
Maybe we get into like famous money. We can start that up. That's cool. Drugs are bad. Okay. So, anyways, what else? Oh. So, I got a harmonica. This is why I live alone. I got a harmonica, and it's a full-size harmonica. It's really cool. It's a item that I'm reviewing for a brand and whatever. But they're great. The harmonica is great. It's like a nice little chrome one. And then anyways, so as I was practicing, I said, you know what? I used to have a small one. My daughter gave me this tiny one, and what she was originally looking for was like a tiny violin, because I used to like to complain, so she would want to have a tiny little violin. No, actually, no. What the real reason why she got it was because other people would complain, and then I have this app where it has a tiny little violin, and you can like move it and it plays sound. And so whenever she would like complain, but Dad, I just start playing. Oh my God! And so she got annoyed. I don't know why. And so she was on a mission to find a little mini violin, but she couldn't. What she found instead is a tiny harmonica.
Hold on, let's see. I can zoom in on her.
Yeah, let's get a close up of that. Close up. It's a fully functional.
Doesn't get much closer than that.
Yeah, that's okay. But it really works, and it's small, right? But it works. You can do all kinds of notes. There's one. We're gonna go through this one by one.
Don't inhale it. Don't inhale it.
It was close. Yeah, because we were joking too. I'm like, oh my God, this thing's so small that if I do inhale it, I'm gonna sound like was it Squeaky, the Squeezy?
The penguin.
From Toy Story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like panicking. Like I can't breathe.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. He's gonna like have a panic attack that he swallowed the harmonica, and that's all you're gonna hear is the hyperventilating. Yeah, make your panic attacks more fun and incorporate a harmonica.
Oh my god! I wonder if I can get it surgically added so that to my voice, so that I would like, and I just have to communicate through harmonica.
Your interpretive dance and harmonica.
Yes. But anyways, so
people thought snoring was bad, and annoying.
Right. Oh my God! No one sleep around me. But it's
including yourself.
Right. Oh my God! I'd have to put a pillow over myself.
Smother yourself with a pillow.
Oh God! I just won't shut up. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm in love with this little thing. I'll probably lose it again at some point, but for now,
check your pockets before you do laundry.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Watch this tiny little harmonica like fully dismantle a washer. But anyways, so I digress. But yeah, so I'm gonna use this from throughout the show just to annoy people because that's what I do. I'm annoying. How are things going with you, Nikki?
They're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually nice out. It's not snowing out today.
Oh, tell me about it.
I mean, it's gonna be July when this comes out, but
Yeah.
But right now it's March and not snowing.
The last days of March. Mm-hmm. We're approaching Easter, which I think when this episode debuts, it'll be after 4th of July, but pretend you're traveling in time, and it's Easter. And I am looking forward to Bat Bunny. I don't know if you know who Bat Bunny is.
You'll ask me.
I know. Nikki's like, I'm not following, boss. I'll share a picture of Bat Bunny in this show so that the audience can see Bat Bunny. But Bat Bunny is actually, I think I can show you here because I did post it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did post it just not too long ago, actually. It may be. Yeah, now you see it, right?
Oh, there it is.
It may be Easter weekend, but that's not going to stop Bat Bunny from delivering Easter eggs and justice.
No. Bat
Bunny.
Bunny.
You know what's crazy about that too is I that's an AI. I know AI is horrible. It's evil. It's the devil. But I've been kind of just having fun with it, and I said, I could just AI a Easter bunny, but I want to see what I really want to see is a Batman Easter bunny, and that's what I got. I was trying to do a bunny Robin, like have him have his sidekick. Oh my God, that was a horror show. It merged the bird, a robin with a bunny.
Oh, that's what nightmares are made of.
Nightmare fuel. So yeah, we got a ways before AI takes over.
You should probably get fingers down first, you know?
Oh my god, that stuff. You know, I was using. I was. How do I say this without sounding creepy? I was taking the AI photo, or not, or our actual photo, and it was for a brand, a kid product, but we didn't have any kid models, and so I said, AI, put a kid, using this product, and what it did was it put a child standing in the corner of the room with like no eyes, like black eyes. Like
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's the nightmare fuel.
like total ring style. Like it was insane. I was like, nope, done, delete, I'm done. We'll just hire a model. It's fine. So we're not there yet. But anyways, yeah. So guys, let's get this back on track. We have a special guest. She reigns from Worcestershire sauce.
Wash your sister.
Wash your sister. Wash your sister. Oh my God, I love that. And she is so talented. An absolute pleasure having her in the studio today. And you guys are in for a treat. So before we get into it, just again, make sure that you're subscribed, you're following us, you like us, maybe. And then, make sure you keep your tabs on this show because we're only halfway through the first season. And we, oh my God.
Leave that in, please.
I am so glad I wasn't, harmonicking because I would
That would have been an inhale.
I was like, oh God. Anyways, yeah. So make sure that you guys are following us because we still got a whole other half season to go. And boy, let me tell you, we got some good musicians coming up. So anyways, thank you guys. As always, we love you. And Nikki, why don't you introduce our next guest?
Sure. Let me remove my hat here. Oop, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me remove my hat here for this.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm golfing. I need to,
Golfing is fun.
I wear a hat. I feel like I'm golfing. So I got to get into character here.
Golfing is for you. Hey, y'all.
Bazinga. All right, let's get into it. Morgan Alyse is a songwriter and performer currently based out of Worcester. Originally from Connecticut, Morgan is well known in the Central Mass open mic community for her jazzy folk uke stylings and soulfully sweet original songs. While the ukulele is her main instrument, she's been known to break out a guitar, mandolin, and even a dulcimer from time to time. In November 2023, Morgan became the winner of the first annual Otter River Songwriters Contest at the Brew Barn in Phillipston, Mass. She released her first 2-track EP, Quarantine Lullabies, in the spring of 2020, and just released her first new single, Grow, on January 30th. Both are available for streaming on all platforms and can be purchased on Bandcamp. Morgan is currently working on 3 more singles to be released in late spring. Outside of music, Morgan is passionate about the outdoors, poetry, and social justice. Welcome to the studio, Morgan.
So thank you, Morgan, for coming down and joining us on our show today. And blessing the reins of Africa. Or Africa with rain. I forget how the lyrics go. But blessing our Facebook and our YouTube and our Spotify, wherever you're listening to our audience. With your presence. And guys, you are in for a treat. We have...
We're about to have ice.
Oh, we're about to have ice.
About to have some ice.
Oh, you know what?
About to be ice cold in here.
Ice, baby.
I almost didn't. It's going to make clunky noises too.
That's why I was like, just wait a minute.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not editing this out. This is going to stay. This is going to absolutely stay. Because...
what else is going to...
I'm waiting for a elephant to come in. Oh, sorry. I thought this was
Wrong room.
wrong row.
I'm lost.
I'm lost. I'm looking for Dr. Seuss.
That was a fail at a attempt to make an elephant noise.
No, that's not it.
It kind of did it.
That's
The elephant has a harmonica.
That's my elephant.
No, that's not it.
Yeah.
How challenging it is to do an elephant voice.
Because it's like a mix between a raspberry and a fart.
Yep.
Yeah. It really is. So that's why I'm glad I'm a human. So, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Nikki did such a great job telling them about me.
Oh my God, I forgot about that already.
It's like
But
it
I
was
can
in your
too.
brain.
It was.
Hi, I'm Morgan. Morgan Alyse. I'm 26 years. No, I'm 27.
Ooh.
I'm 27 years old, and I've been living in Worcester for like 4 years now. Really like it.
Nice.
Glad I made the move.
I like that you know how to. I mean, of course, you live there, but I like how you know how to pronounce it properly.
Yeah. I went to college in Mass, so
Oh, nice.
that, and I feel like I'm dyslexic, so in my brain it makes sense, kind of how it's said.
Oh,
Worcester.
okay, Worcester. I know. Whenever I get the Worcestershire sauce, I like to just butcher it. Just,
Wash your sister sauce.
I call it Worcestershire sauce, just because I'm a little crazy. But yeah, no, that's great. And how do you like the Worcester area?
I love it. I love it. Keep Worcester weird.
Yeah.
There's this saying in Worcester for local people that I'm not a local. I live there, but I'm not like a local.
Yeah.
I would never claim that title yet. But it's like Worcester sucks and I love it. That's like they have T-shirts for it,
Oh, that's great.
and I love it.
That's great. You
I
know,
don't think it sucks. I think
No.
it's really fun.
well, they've been doing so much in that area now. I mean, you have Polar Park.
Yeah.
That's new.
Yep.
Last time I've been there, they've been doing a lot of murals, a lot of.
Yeah, a lot of murals. Worcester is a really cool city. It's nice to see the city putting money into it and taking care of different areas.
Just
And
just
different
stay out
things.
of Southwester. But no, that's great though. It's and they have a huge music community out there, don't they?
Big music community out there. Big music community out there that's really welcomed me with open arms. So I can't really I can't say enough about how much I appreciate my Worcester music friends out there.
That's
They're
awesome.
wonderful.
That's awesome. Yeah, and that's what I love about the music community is that you guys have all that support from each other, and you know it shows, especially like during the open mics and the shows that you guys do. That's great. You know what? I usually take the first question, but I think I'm going to give that first question to my buddy. And before I do, let me just sound off. Nikki, take it away.
So, how long have you been playing music for? How did you get into it?
So I kind of grew up listening to a lot of different music. My mom's a really great singer, so I grew up with her singing and making up silly songs for us as kids, but also like singing along in the car to like Norah Jones and like Tracy
I love Norah
Chapman and Christina Aguilera, Carrie Underwood. We also, and like my grandpa listened to music. It took me a while to like find an instrument that was for me. God bless my parents for going along with all of my whims as a kid. I tried flute. I
Nice.
tried violin. I tried piano, but it wasn't until I found the uke that I really started like playing music. But I've always been attracted to music. I've always written songs ever since I was a kid, but took me a while to write the music that went along with them.
Yeah.
But I've been playing ukulele specifically for over 10 years now,
Wow.
which is insane to me.
Yeah, that's like 1/3 of your life almost.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, jeez. I can do math. I'm sorry.
I can't, so I'm glad one of us can.
That's right. Yeah, I usually can't. That's great though. You know, it's really neat to see how music influences us and kind of what that journey looks like. You know, you probably didn't expect to be on the ukulele when you first picked up an instrument, huh?
No, I thought I was gonna be. I thought I was gonna be more like piano or even
Okay.
guitar first. I did try to teach myself guitar before ukulele, but it just didn't work. And then I went ukulele, and now I can play guitar.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's a good transition. And what's great, I think, about learning how to, uh, pick up a ukulele at first is that it's nice and small and compact. So when you go to shows, you're not lugging this big, huge thing, instrument.
Oh yeah, I love the uke for that reason. When I was in high school, I didn't pick up a uke until my sophomore year of high school. One of my friends had one at home, and I was like, you know what? Can I borrow this for a bit to see if I can do it before I ask my parents to buy me one?
Oh, that's smart.
And I loved it. And where I grew up, we had like half days on Wednesdays, so the teachers could have meetings. So we'd have like left full days off, I guess was their reasoning behind it.
Sure.
And so I bring my uke to school like every Wednesday. I'd make it like ukulele Wednesdays.
Oh my God. I bet the kids were like just fans right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, they loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they loved it.
They loved it. No, I know.
The teachers did, though. They thought it was
they?
cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. And that's the thing with
Some people liked it. Other
Yeah.
people were like, who is this Jessica Day wannabe up in this?
Kids are so cruel. But that's
I was a theater kid, though, so like
Yeah.
it wasn't that surprising to people to see. Like,
okay. I know, and it seems like the world has changed so dramatically now, and a lot of schools now don't even have music programs. They've like eliminated it,
That's sad.
which is sad.
My
but
high school never had one.
yeah,
awful.
that is horrible. Oh
my luckily where I grew up in Connecticut, they really put a lot of money into their arts program
Oh, that's
between like
awesome.
theater and band and chorus. Like it was very lucky to grow up where I grew up.
I think my high school now has like a band and choir and all that, but at the time, because I went to a vocational high school, it's every other week you were in classes and then whatever shop that you took.
Oh yeah.
But they had just opened up a performing arts studio, and TV media and broadcasting was brand new to that.
Oh, I know what school you're talking about. Oh.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
But they had no music programs. So
Oh,
I know it's sad. Yeah. But what's cool about this day and age is that we have all these social media platforms, TikTok, and that's for the young kids.
YouTube.
YouTube. We have Facebook for the old people. The boomers.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like I think like internet's been really great for the globalization of music too, because I listen to
Yes.
artists from all over. I got really into like Turkish psychedelic
nice.
rock last
Ooh.
month. I wish I could pronounce any of the band names, but I can't. But I I really like old Japanese like 70s
Ooh.
live band funk music, and like city pop is so good. And
Oh yeah.
it's kind of cool how like the internet has made music so hyper accessible
Oh,
to
absolutely.
everybody.
Yeah, what was crazy was like I had a breakfast. Should I name drop the place I had breakfast? I should. The Hen House, which if you're not from here, they're closed right now. But they had from like I don't know 6 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon. Hen House. There's a big giant rooster out front.
Cool.
Great breakfast. All right. Let's see. Where was I going with that? Right. And so I was sitting there eating breakfast, and I was, headphones, or not the headphones, I guess the earphones in, and I was watching a live of TikTok, and just somebody performing open mic style out in the middle of the street, God, I don't even know. I think out in Europe somewhere,
Love that.
and just like, I'm just watching an open mic, across the country.
Across the pond.
Across the pond. No, it's social media has really helped out, I think, with the music community. And what I love about that is with you fully embraced the socials.
Oh yeah, I I'm addicted to Instagram. I always have been.
right.
I love Instagram, and I've been getting more into TikTok because like that's what you kind of have to do.
Yeah.
But I've always been pretty social media active.
Nice.
I like it. I have social media friends. I like grew up in the age where like we're having internet friends was like a thing, and meeting people online was really starting to gain popularity.
Oh yeah. I can still hear the AOL notification pop up. Oh, okay.
Door opening. Yeah. You've got mail.
You've got mail. But yeah, no, that's great. And as a musician, I know it's not always easy to market yourself because, a lot of times you just want to get out there doing, performing.
Yeah, or you're tired and you don't want to do any of it.
Exactly. Which is me all the time. But no, but you've done an excellent job at marketing yourself.
Thank you so much. And it's nice to hear because I do like everything myself, like all my photos and stuff. That's all me, all editing, all me.
Oh, nice. I know because your the profile picture I used.
Yep.
I picked that one because it was springtime, and it looked beautiful.
It's funny because I shot that in December. Like December 1st is when I shot that.
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, it's funny because it is very spring.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's great. Well, before we move on to some other questions, why don't we give the audience a song?
Yeah, I can give them a little song.
I like songs. Hey. I'll help you get in key.
All right, ready?
Oh God, I don't know what key that is.
This song is called Past 9. It's about people who say that they like you but only want to hit you up or only want to talk to you after midnight.
I have a few friends like that.
And if you like me, you should want to talk to me all the time. That's how I feel about that.
There you go.
You think I'm the night shift. You only call when the moon is high. You think I don't notice, but I smell the liquor through the line. Don't call me for a good time. Where are these urges I can't satisfy? You're gonna stay lonely tonight, 'cause I ain't nobody's fool. Past 9. You think I'm the night shift. I know you only call me when you're high. When the sun's up, it's like I don't exist. Longing evaporates as the dew in the morning. Don't call me for a good time. Where are these urges I can't satisfy? You're gonna stay lonely tonight, 'cause I ain't nobody's fool. Past 9. I'm sorry. You're calling outside of our normal business hours. If you'd like to meet up, please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and we might get back to you when the sun's up. When you've sobered up, or we might not. Don't call me for a good time. With all these urges I can't satisfy. You're gonna stay lonely tonight, 'cause I ain't nobody's fool. I ain't nobody's fool. Past 9.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. I was like, wait a minute. Am I on a phone call?
I really like that, Bridget. I think it's funny. A lot of times when I play it live, like people laugh. They're like, ah, ha, ha.
Yeah. I know. I was caught off guard with that one. That was great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
All right. I guess I should ask a question, maybe. Oh, okay. Living or dead? Now, okay. Before I get into that question, I know you had mentioned already some musicians of influence, but living or dead, dream artist that you would like to collaborate.
I don't know how it would work, but I would love to collaborate with like Stevie Nicks.
Oh my
That'd be
god!
so sick.
Yeah, it
She's
would be.
really awesome. I've been very lucky and I've gotten to see her like 4 times.
I've seen her
Ooh.
too.
In my
I
life.
love her.
She's incredible. So her living, dead Patsy Cline.
Yes.
Ooh,
I love Patsy Cline.
nice. And I in both those picks, I can see your voice just marrying very very well with theirs. Yeah. Wow, that's cool. So, do you have a guilty pleasure song?
A guilty pleasure song. I was thinking about this question.
Yeah.
I like lots of music.
Oh, sure.
I
yeah.
listen to I'm sure you guys do too. I listen to music spanning across many different genres. So I don't really think I have a guilty pleasure song because they're all just like regular pleasure. But I think like weird, like maybe like less well-known songs I listen to. I listen to a lot of people are surprised when I tell them this. I love Poppy.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of like she gets like more hardcore, but it's like cute metal. I really like that, like kawaii metal, if you will.
Yeah.
So I love that, and I love electronic music. I go to like music festivals and stuff, so I love EDM.
Oh my god, I've seen a couple of those. It's amazing how they can just compile a song so quickly.
Right, I'm a little bit of a bass head, so I like heavy bass music, and but I also love disco house because I like, so I don't really have a guilty pleasure song, but because I go through like phases of music, like depending on the season, it's like what I'm gonna be listening to. I'm not ashamed of any of them, so.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I wouldn't mind anyone like scrolling through my Spotify likes and being like, "You listen to this song?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I do." So what? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? You should listen to it too. It's right.
Oh no, I love that. You know, I'm the same way too. It's you find qualities in every genre, in every song, and except for country rap, but no.
Now Beyonce just dropped that album. Don't even try it, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
That's right. I forgot.
The time we're recording this, Beyonce did just drop that Cowboy Carters.
Yes. That's
And I'm actually going to a Cowboys versus Aliens party tonight. So
What? That is cool.
It's for my friend's birthday. I can't wait.
That is awesome. Oh my god. Yeah. No, that's true. I guess I can't bash on country rap. Of course, I'm thinking Kid Rock these days. But
Oh yeah, that's different.
it is different.
That's different.
It's different. Speaking of like musicians and bands and concerts, maybe. What was your first concert experience?
My first ever concert experience. So my grandma used to lose a lot of money at the casinos. So they start to give you free stuff, when you're there all the time so that you keep coming back. And they gifted my grandma tickets to see Jessica Simpson.
Oh, wow.
And Gavin DeGraw was opening for her before he was Gavin DeGraw, before he was like really big.
Yeah.
I have this very like core memory. Do you guys remember those like Mentos gum that were like gel?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So Jessica Simpson was my first concert. I can't remember which casino it was at because I was literally probably like 7, maybe 6. It was when I still lived in my first house in Connecticut. So I was really young. But my grandma got these tickets and she gave them to me and my mom to go see Jessica Simpson. I didn't know a single Jessica Simpson song because I was 7.
Yeah.
But I remember Gavin DeGraw opening before he was like really big, and he like partnered with that gum. Mentos gel gum was there too. They had like a little booth, and he was like, "Oh, you can come meet him after the thing." And so me and my mom were like, "Oh, he was good." So she takes me. We're gonna go try to meet him. When I tell you, it was packed. It was crazy.
Oh yeah,
all these women trying to meet him, and he wasn't even like big yet.
Oh jeez.
I remember the Mentos gum people were like, "Do you guys want to come and just wait it out behind the table?" Because I'm just like this little girl. They see my mom with this like little kid, and I was just as cute, if not cuter, than I was before.
I can't imagine.
And they just chilled with us. We just chilled behind the Mentos gum thing. They kept giving us like free samples of stuff, and then we went back to our seats. But it was a cool show. I remember.
Well, I like too that it was a nice wholesome product. That was fun. I remember one of the bigger concerts I went to, which was Loco Bazooka. The one of the sponsored tables that I went to that was sponsoring the main act was Jägermeister. And
less wholesome.
Way
less wholesome.
Like they had merch, but you had to work for it.
Oh yeah, I used to do that as a job.
Did you really?
Yeah, I used to. My first job out of college was actually working for iHeartMedia.
Oh yeah,
in Hartford, Connecticut. And it's technically Hartford and Hamden. Yep. They have 2 offices there. And I was part of the street team. Okay. So I was the person who would grab all the promo stuff, bring it out, and be like, "Hey, you want a free thing? Play this game with me.
Yeah.
And even if you lose, I'll give you a prize."
That's right. Oh my God. I know. Me and my buddy, we did this game. It was for a bandana, but it was a really cool one. I don't even have it anymore. But both of us, we stripped down to our boxers, and we wore wigs, and then we had to run around.
Wait.
For a bandana.
For a bandana?
For a bandana.
Did you have to supply your own wig, or did they give it to you?
No, they gave it to us.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so we ran around the whole thing going, "Yeah, we love Jägermeister, Jägermeister, woo!"
How much Jägermeister were you on?
I know, right?
Not enough.
No. And then what I didn't realize what was going to happen. I mean, they left me alone, but my buddy was like a little bit more ripped than I was. I was only slightly less ripped. What's happened? But they had water guns.
Oh, so they were spraying them.
So they spray. Oh man, and it wasn't in very appropriate places either. But but it was fun. I mean, I think he got a keychain lantern.
That's a lot of work for
Right?
Little reward.
Yeah. But oh, that's cool though. That's really cool.
I've been to many other concerts since.
Yeah.
I like the 3 things I spend my money on throughout like teen and college years was like gas to get to shows, concert tickets.
Oh yeah.
And food. And that was it. That's like what I spent my money on.
That is awesome. I was in a similar journey about that around your age too, where I just wanted to see every possible concert that I can get to.
Me and my cousin this coming week that we're filming this, I'm seeing Alyse Phoebe Lou in Boston.
Oh, nice.
She's incredible. Beautiful artist from the UK, if you haven't heard of her.
Amazing. Oh, that's incredible. I know Boston's so lucky. Like, they get so many awesome venues out there.
Mm-hmm. There's good venues out there, yeah.
Yeah. I kind of have a dream. I have a dream that we'll eventually turn this into like a venue.
Nice. That'd be fun.
Wouldn't it? Live shows. And we'll just get everybody. Yeah.
I have a habit of I went to Voodoo Fest in New Orleans.
That sounds awesome.
And it was that's like 6 months away. I just bought these tickets, but I don't know where I'm staying or how I'm getting there or anything. I'll figure it out, at some point, but that's kind of like always been my thing is buy the tickets now and just figure it out.
I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Whether I'm hitchhiking and sleeping in a bush or I find a group of friends or I join a Facebook group or and meet people.
Out surfing, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Living in a van down by the river. No, that's awesome. Oh my God. Well, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta be spontaneous. But that's great. Nikki, do you have a question?
Yeah. What's one of the craziest things you've ever encountered at like a gig?
Ooh.
Like a gig that I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I actually started really gigging out a lot this year. Like I wasn't really I was in college radio for a bit. Like I helped out with my college's radio station. So through that, like you get to meet a lot of different like people that do house shows, you know, that's very common in a college area, basement shows. But I didn't really start playing until like this coming year. So I'm lucky. So I'm like older now. I'm 27. So like I've played a couple basement shows since, but not really. But basement shows where the crazy stuff happens for sure. At one show that I did not play at, but I was attending at Lowell, there was like
They crazy at Lowell.
they get crazy at Lowell, you know, but they have a great sound engineering program there. So a lot of great musicians come out of Lowell. A lot of people I feel like are always focused on Boston with Berkeley. Not that Berkeley isn't amazing and a great school that produces great musicians. It is, but everybody knows that, you know?
Yeah.
Lowell has a lot of really great talented musicians out there, a lot of great show houses, but we're at this show and just like a lot of crazy people on different substances, taking off different articles of clothing, you know, saying crazy things, like clearly having a time, like mostly stuff like that. I haven't seen anything like too insane, which is good.
The last time I went out to Lowell, we came across a wrestling rink.
Nice.
Yeah, on the sidewalk, and it was a bunch of little people, dwarfs, just wrestling. Like they were
That's
all
a thing. That's like a thing. And they market it as that wrestling.
Yeah.
Have you seen, because they'll come to Worcester sometimes, but I feel like I'm not allowed to say it because I'm not them, you know?
Right. I know.
Didn't they just have that too, like in Gardner?
I think so. Yeah.
They like tour around here, and every time I see it, I'm like, oh, crazy. Because Worcester has like a big like local wrestling thing at the White Eagle every Thursday. Super fun.
Yeah. I mean, you would think too. Like, I know when those kind of shows come around, you never hear about them because they do very little marketing.
Ba-doom.
I deserve that.
But I haven't seen anything too crazy at like one of my shows because it's normally like chill, very acoustic, you know, stuff.
Yeah. What's incredible too?
No opening, no pits.
What's incredible too is that like, you've only been doing this. You've only been gigging for like a year.
Yeah, I've only been like gigging for like paid gigs for like a year. My first one, shout out to Paul Bastille, who runs the Worcester punk rock flea markets. He boasts,
that's
Worcester
a thing?
punk rock flea market. He and his partner Emily, they organize them. They have like one or two a month in different locations. Usually the Hotel Vernon. They're this coming month. For us right now is April, but whenever this comes out later. It's at Starlight in Sturbridge, but they're really great people. And he saw that I was doing, I love local music, so I'll go to a lot of local shows. And so we'd run into each other at shows, and we saw that I was doing like stuff at the Dirty Gerund every Monday. I was a regular there, performing. He was like, do you want to play this show? I was like, yeah, I'd love to. I hadn't played a show since college where I'd play at my own school's radio station, like spring concert.
Sure.
But yeah, that was like my first paid gig.
That's awesome.
It was last April 2023.
Because I mean, I've seen you at some gigs, and I swear to God, you've been doing this for years.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been performing for years. I like grew up doing theater. I've always like loved to perform. I've been doing open mics since I was in high school. So live performing isn't like I'm not new to live performing, but I am new to gigging out and being paid to perform. Most of the time, I'll just do it for free.
I know. Isn't it great when they pay you to do something you love?
Oh, it's crazy. Like most of the time, I don't even expect it to. And then they're like, oh, wait, we're going to pay you. I was like, oh, I'm sick.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, I know we've been talking for a little while. Let's give the people another song.
Yeah, we can do another song. Maybe I'll switch over to the guitar for this.
Guitar. So
Plug it in, too.
Yeah, plug it in.
Yep, hold on.
Let me know when you're ready.
Hold on.
Hold, please. La 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 la.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't afford 2 instrument cables because people need to sponsor us. So please sponsor us so that we can feed Timmy. Timmy needs a piece of cord.
I don't even know.
Oh, there we go.
All right. I like guitar. I don't like this guitar. It's my only acoustic guitar though. And I didn't know I'd be able to plug in. I would have brought my electric, but
Well,
we got the acoustic today.
I do love the color. I mean, that's a beautiful guitar.
A Craigslist journey. Most of my instruments are honestly secondhand, like a majority of my things. It's because it's easier that way. This one's called Not Your Sweetheart, and it was the first song I wrote on my electric guitar when I bought it. Let me remember how to play it. Okay. Your pretty my obey your boo. I'm not your baby doll. Lose those sweet words and kind eyes. I'm not falling for those whispered lies you said between my thighs. You're so kind, you're too kind, you're my kind, you're too kind. No, I don't wanna be, I don't want it to be like that. Stop, you're grabbing my hand, pulling me close and kissing my forehead. Don't worry, you don't have to pretend like you want to see me outside of your bedroom. I can see myself out, see myself out. Nothing for you to worry about. I'll see myself out. 'Cause I ain't gonna be your sweetheart. Not your pretty my obey your boo. I'm not your baby doll. Yeah, sweet words and kind eyes haven't worked on me for quite some time. Oh, but wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be lovely? It could be so nice till it turns ugly. When words expire, eyes dull, kisses stain. Don't try to hold on so tight. I'm not Mrs. Right. I'm not Mrs. Right.
Woo!
Thanks, guys.
Wow. I love the lyrics. I love the songwriting. You're very talented, young lady, but your voice, it's one of those voices that you can just get lost in. Like, I can listen to a whole album from start to finish.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm working on it.
Yeah? Nice. Yeah. I know. No, that was great. That was terrific. The just the melodies and the, oh my God. Terrific job. Nikki.
Christopher.
Nikki.
Christopher.
Nikki.
Christopher. Whoa.
I like that sound. What was that? You moving the capo?
Yeah, that's the capo being moved.
Oh, that's cool. It's kind of like one of those slide guitars.
Yeah.
Put this down.
Put it down before somebody gets hurt. Nikki, do you have a want to field the next question?
Sure. I'll give Morgan a second now.
Thank you.
Collect yourself. What's your dream venue if it could be anywhere in the world?
Ooh. I'm not too familiar with international venues, but if I could play anywhere, if I got like super big with like a band, I would play Red Rocks in Colorado.
Oh, that's a popular one.
I love the Red Rocks.
Yeah.
I think it's super fun.
Have you been?
I have. Speaking of buying concert tickets and figuring it out, I did that for a bit of a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizards fan, a Gizhead, if you will. And I went there for their 2 nights at the Red Rocks in October of 2023. It was awesome. But I love the Red Rocks. Also, like, second place would be, I haven't been to it, and it's one of my dream venues to like see a show at too, is the Caverns in Tennessee.
Yes.
Ooh. No one said that one yet. Yeah.
That'd be cool to play. Nice. And just cool to go to, because I haven't been yet, but I want to really bad.
Yeah, because like Sudden Death in the Void is at the Caverns.
Yep. And just the Caverns, there's a concert that didn't end up happening that was going to be like post shutdown time. It was supposed to be Dopapod and Chon. Mm-hmm. And Dopapod is an awesome, like, funky jam band, and Chon is one of my favorite bands of all time. They're like more math rock.
Sure.
Never happened. Wish it did. I was so ready to go.
I know it reminds me of that one time I went out to Lollapalooza, and what lineup? It was like Incubus, Audio Slave.
I've seen them before too.
Yeah. But Jurassic 5, they were there. Jane's Addiction, of course, and but and Queens of the Stone Age.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Loved that band. But it was, I love that stuff. The venues is what really makes or breaks an event.
The space can make and break the event for sure.
I was thinking of, because Massachusetts or, New England has a lot of rocks. I was thinking of making our own venue here. Those rock walls, we'll just paint the rocks red.
There you go.
And then we'll have our own
Red Rocks. Red Rocks room.
Red Rocks room. That's great. That's great. How about we go into another song?
Yeah, I could do another song.
Yeah.
Go back to the guitar for this one.
Guitar. Capo 10?
Capo 6.
Oh, there you go.
We'll do my single that I put out this past year, Grow. I always, no matter like how many times I practice this at home, it'll be like perfect. And then whenever I go to play it live, I always mess it up in some way. But it's part of the beauty of the song. Like, it's every time you see me play it, it's never the same. That's what I tell myself. I want to grow like a garden. Plant me like a seed in your pocket.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful song. Yeah, that's great. Wow. Jeez. I mean, where do you get your inspiration to write these masterpieces?
Oh, thank you, Chris. Masterpiece is a strong word. It depends. Like every song has its own kind of story and its own kind of. So this specific song, "Grow," I was it's part of my January Songwriters Challenge that I did in January of 2024. I wrote a song every day in under an hour.
That's amazing.
It's not my idea. It is like a running thing with musicians online and social media. My friend, one of my music friends from Connecticut, challenged me to do it with him, and I was like, "Oh, sick!"
Yeah,
I got Tasteless Jack to do it with me.
Nice.
He's a musician.
He's awesome.
Yeah,
he's great guy, George. But this specific one, so I actually the chords, the finger picking chords was from a song I wrote in high school that I just didn't like the lyrics for anymore.
Sure.
And I was just sitting in my living room and I was thinking about kind of flowers that bloom in the winter specifically. So all the flowers that I name are flowers that like are known to bloom in winter. Don't know if they bloom in New England, but they bloom in winter somewhere.
Right.
And I was just thinking about kind of like it's kind of about like wanting to grow with somebody, but knowing that the environment isn't necessarily perfect conditions for it.
Right.
But hoping that the care that you have for each other kind of like still allows that to grow and like flourish. But like I said, it really does depend on the song. A lot of my like love songs are about specific people. This one is not though.
Okay.
I don't care what you think hearing it. No, just kidding. But it really isn't. It's really not about anybody. But a lot of my songs are just like, they're about like my personal feelings. A lot of my songs, like I'm a poet too. I went to school for writing. And so some of my songs will start out as poems.
Sure.
That I then like will turn into songs if I think it works with it. So a lot of them are very emotionally charged and kind of just like about my life and my experiences.
And that's what's beautiful about, creating music is you get to share these experiences in your lyrics, in your songs. And what's beautiful is that people will connect with them. They're like, hey, I know what you're feeling. I know how that feels. Yeah.
And that's kind of why I make music. Like I make music for me, to be honest.
Sure.
I think that's why I have been meaning some success with it recently. Is like I all the music that I'm making is for me.
Right. First.
All my production that I do, everything that I put out is for me. And if other people like it and connect to it, even better. Even better. That's just awesome. Yeah. But I'm never going to stop doing it, even when people stop watching. I'm going to keep doing this for the rest of my life because I love it and it's for me.
Well, I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to predict it right now. If you ever go on a show like America's Got Talent or, American Idol, whatever, I swear you would win the whole thing.
Oh, thank you. You can't go anywhere though when in those shows now. The contracts they have you sign are
that's true.
Awful.
They
Absolutely
are
awful. Yeah, I would never, low-key, I would never go on those shows. But thank you for the vote of confidence. I would, thank you. I think I would win if I didn't.
If you did go down that road, it would be better to win like second or third place.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. But still in their contracts with The Voice too, with your contract, even if you don't get picked, you can't do a certain things for a certain amount of time after. So you can't even capitalize on
it's like a music NDA.
Yeah. You can't even capitalize on the, what is it? Exposure. That's the word. Exposure that you're getting into like,
yeah, so you can't go and like play a gig and be like, as featured on The Voice or whatever. You have to
wait. You have to wait.
Gosh.
And it's awful. Those, and they're, in my opinion, old American Idol, awesome. Actually a great platform. Like back in the day, like when we got Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood.
Oh yeah, another great one.
A lot of great ones. Adam Levine, he was American Idol too, right?
Yeah, I love Adam Levine.
Yeah, so you get all these great people who are actually still doing music and still well known, but anyone know what Javier Colon's doing? That first winner of The Voice?
Yeah, like
nobody knows what he's doing. Like those shows now
are Stoddard.
They're for the hosts. They're not for the actual artists. In my opinion, that's just my opinion.
Well, you don't even need those shows. You can get there on your own.
Honestly, if we're being real, I don't think I'd want to be that famous.
No,
I don't think I'd want to be that famous.
Yeah.
Everybody looking at you.
It'd be a lot. Like just think of like what Taylor Swift goes through.
Yeah, I can't imagine that. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to ever be that level. I don't think. I'd love to be just like. I would love to be like. This is like bad, but I'd love to be like a Rodriguez, like a Sixco Rodriguez. Have you guys ever heard of him?
I feel like I should know him.
His most famous was this documentary that was made about him. It was called Searching for Sugar Man.
Oh, I think I do remember this.
Yeah, so he was an artist in the 70s from Michigan that failed in the U.S., but was like the Elvis of the time in South Africa.
Oh yeah.
But now like once they did like this documentary to find him, he like gained popularity in America too. And I'd love to be somebody that people find later and they're like, cool. Right. I don't know. Like if they do find it, or just, I just like to be locally known or people will see me and be like, oh, hey, aren't you? Yeah, that's me.
The local celebrity.
Just a little local, a hometown girl, if you will.
There you go. Yeah, no, I get it. Like just having that fame, I deal with it all the time. Just
must be hard for you dreaming.
Yeah, it really is. Just it's like, Nick, you're not helping. No, but seriously, no, I don't blame you there. It sounds good on paper, but when you're in the thick of it, like, the Swifties, the Swifties get a little Swifty. It'd be a lot of Alyses.
Any I don't know, extremism in any form for me is too much.
Yeah, everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation, a balance, if you will.
Yes, balance with the force. I agree. I absolutely agree.
I'd love to be just like one of those artists that like somebody's like, oh, I'm going to see this person this weekend. And they're like, who?
Yeah.
But then you like look into them and it's like, oh, they kind of have a little bit of fun. That's kind of cool.
There was that magic, or going out and hearing you perform at that songwriter contest was like, before I heard you sing, before I heard you play, we're already surrounded by like really talented musicians, and I'm like, oh, what a nice person. I bet she sings really well. But then you're like, you sang, and I was like, oh, this is way better than what I could have imagined.
I get that a lot. I get that a lot from people where I've had several people, especially at gigs recently, come up to me after and be like, from how you talked, I didn't expect you to sing like that. Exactly. I really didn't expect your voice to sound like that. And I was like, oh, thanks, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take it as a compliment.
Oh, and you should. Absolutely. It's kind of, I find that really cool about some of the musicians that are out there, that they can just dive into this voice that you just wouldn't expect. Like Ozzy. I know it's a little extreme. I know it's a little extreme. Like he goes with the, and you're like, can he still sing? And he's like, crazy train. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, he can get it.
But it's really cool. I think that's like another dynamic that some musicians share that just adds a whole fun aspect to their shows. That's great. Nikki, would you like to? Nikki's looking at me. She's like, move along.
Like, maybe not.
Well, let me tell you, I absolutely adore your music. I think that, people got to come out and come see you and just hear in person, because it's, the music that you have out there is great, but then also hearing it in person is even better.
Just your presence. I remember, like at the songwriter contest, some of the critique that I gave, I said I got this like Alina Perez, vibe from your voice and just your tones and everything, but even just every week when you would come, like how you dressed, like you had those awesome boots and, you know, like your sparkly outfits. And I was like, this girl is a vibe.
Fashion.
I was like, this girl is a vibe.
I love clothes. It's a problem how much I love clothes.
Yeah. No, it's great though. Well, before we let you go, because we don't usually, we haven't done a send off. Do you have one more song that we send us off on?
Yeah, I can do one more song for you. Okay. I'll do one on the guitar. I'm gonna tune real quick though, so we can cut that.
And I'll help you with tuning. How am I doing? Is that annoying yet?
Thank you. Oh, great. I love it. So helpful.
These are the things that my mom tells me. Now go back to the bedroom. I'm like, okay. But Mom,
what I can do?
Mom, why are you locking the door? Just go in there. Okay. What are you on the other?
There we go. This is an open D.
Open D.
Fun story about this song. So my roommates at the time, her and now current boyfriend, he's in a band, and I would have my electric guitar, and he'd come over, obviously, and hang out with us. And he'd be like, I'm working on something. Can I like use your guitar? Like, yeah, of course. Go right ahead.
Yeah.
And he would tune it to like weird tunings because he writes in a lot of different tunings. And then I was like, I ended up writing a song in the tuning, and then I couldn't remember what it was for like half a year. I couldn't play the song, and I really like this song. So I then figured out what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4. Maybe it's 5. I mean, make sure this is yeah, okay.
Cool.
But yeah, I wrote a song, and like I was like, shit, I don't know. It took me a year to figure out what tuning it was in. And now I've been trying to write more in open D so I don't have to tune my guitar to play one song.
Oh yeah, smart.
Okay, this is called Still. I forgot what it felt like. Little touch so casual, just passing by. I don't know how to act right. And there you are, your breathing's fine. Oh, I can't seem to find mine. I guess I'm still in love for you, still in love for you, still. 'Cause I'm still in love if you're still in love, are you still? I forgot what it felt like. Honey tones of my name in your voice. I don't know how to act right. And there you are, calm and still. I'm buzzing up out of my skin. I guess I'm still in love for you, still in love for you, still. 'Cause I'm still in love if you're still in love, are you still? Still drive the same old car. Surprised she's still got some miles in a yes, it's all coming back. Late nights riding around with my feet up on your dash. I guess I'm still in love for you, still. 'Cause I'm still in love if you're still
Awesome.
Love it. And we wanted you got 40.
Oh, yeah. Can we?
Yeah, I can do that.
Sweet.
I just got to unplug from this.
Oh, hold on.
Unplug.
I'll wait for you. Okay.
Nikki is a pro.
Yes.
Yeah, Nikki rocks. Nikki rocks.
Get ready to rock.
Get ready to rock.
Plug in. Fancy uke. I'm going to name it Blueberry.
Aww.
Tiffany.
Tiffany. It is Tiffany.
Okay.
Got 40 in my pocket, more than enough to buy a beer for you and me and all my friends that decided to meet us here. Then maybe pay for parking, and with a little left, maybe I'll take a silly picture so that I don't forget. Yeah, you could have won my heart after that show at the bar. Could have held my hand instead of that amp and guitar, and you could have found the confidence to kiss me after walking to my car. With great risk comes great rewards. I guess you've never heard that before. You said you liked my music. You said you liked my clothes. You said that if I played more, that you would like to go. But you never said you liked me, so I guess I'll never know. Still got that 40 in my pocket, 'cause I never bought those beers. So we never clinked our glasses with a smile and a cheers. And you never held my hand on the way back to the car. Guess you never found the confidence, and you never won my heart. But at least I still have the 40 and with it in my hands, I'll take a silly picture so that I don't forget the night I kept my heart right where it belongs, and the first time I got paid to sing my silly little songs. With great risk comes great rewards. Now I know that you have heard this before. With great risk comes great rewards. I hope that you take them. I hope that you take more.
Ooh, nice. I love the fact that we started at ukulele and we ended at ukulele.
And at you.
It's a full circle.
Oh, we love a full circle
Yes. Moment. No, thank you so much. That was terrific. And you know, thank you for coming down and sharing your music and your stories with us. This has been an absolute pleasure.
It's been a pleasure of mine too. Thank you both for inviting me down. It was wonderful to see you again.
Yeah,
It was so much fun.
Yeah, thank you. And guys, you got to check her out. Morgan Alyse. You can find her music over at Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Just
Anywhere and everywhere. Keep a lookout.
That's right. That's right. And yeah, thank you guys. And make sure that you're also following us on the socials as well. This is, again, the Musical Chairs of Massachusetts. Our social handle is Musical Chairs Mass. And you can find us on YouTube and on all major podcast streaming platforms. So, but do make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And yeah, and thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And we hope to see you next time. This is, again, been your host and your co-host, Chris and Nikki, and our guest, Morgan. All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye.